So my name is Kojo, and I'm gonna try to do a PV system for lighting. And here at our place, this is the board we're gonna be in power. Okay, so what we need is we need a PV panel, we need a battery, we need a controller. Here the controller. So the controller, this one has a voltage, 12 voltage, 24 voltage automatically, current 30 amp. It's too much for our system, but that will be okay. So for the controller, we have the connection, PV connection, battery connection, and then the load side. And then you have if you want to set the system, I'll show you how it does work. So and then I bought a meter. That's the meter, energy meter. And then we can monitor and see how the energy we are having from the sun. So since we're gonna be placing the PV system, we need to find out how the sun moves from my place where I am trying to do the installation. So based on the knowledge we do have, I can use my compass to find the south side, because by living in the north hemisphere, we need to have our PV facing the south. And then since the sun rises from the my right to the left to the right. Okay, so from my compass I can just use this in and then set up my compass, and then I'm seeing myself this way. Yeah, that's it. This means the soft, north, and whatever is it. So that's it. That means I'm gonna have my PV this way. It can be here, it can be this place, wherever it is. My goal is to have it face south, and we have to avoid to have a shadow on our PV. You know, we have a tree in our site, so right now it's the winter, so maybe in summer we have more leaves and we're gonna be having a lot of shadow in this place. So that's why we have to very mention this one. So anyway, I have an idea. If you don't have a campus and then you're trying to find your way, if you live in the remote area, just look for the tree. You know, those green things, mop. And then if you come to this side, we don't have it too much. That means the sun hit those parts of the tree and then kill those mob, and then the sun set at this side. That's why we have a lot of green things this side of the tree than this place. So that means even if I don't have my compass, from only having this tree, I can locate how the sun moves in the side. Thank you for now. So now I'm gonna test my PV system. So let's see. I need to have them facing the. Okay, let me have it this way. Okay. And at the back, here they are. You see, for the PV, we have a minus and then plus. So you have to be careful. Don't put them together, otherwise you have to spoil your PV. So here's the configuration and then the parameter of my PV. The blue one is the trader, and the model type, this one, and it's a 50 watt peak. So with those recommendations, you see all those, that means my PV maximum peak was 50. The voltage at the open circuits will be 22.7 voltage. Optimal operation voltage is 18.5, and when I check the current is 2.7 amps. So my controller is 30 amps, so I'm free, so I don't have to worry about this thing. So and now I'm gonna try to see if my PV giving me a power. So now I'm gonna try to see how the voltage move around my PV system. So I need a meter. We need a meter, and don't forget your protection equipment too. So so as I already did the connection, for sure the short one is the negative one, and then the long one is the plus one. I don't want you to, I just make it down to this way, and then avoid to every time trying to find my plus or my negative. And also by moving the PV, I don't want both sides to cut circuit. So that's my meter, and I have to set my meter to the DC voltage, and that's the DC voltage. I know by seeing the back of my PV, like at open circuit, my PV is 20, my voltage will be 22.7. So I just want to have my get to 200, so then I don't need to worry about to blow my system. So everything says the red to the voltage, the common negative one. So now I'm gonna have the negative one. Here we go. And positive. What do we got? We got 20.7. You see that? So that means even if if we don't have too much sun, we can say, oh, we don't have the sun, it cannot be working. No, we already have 20, so that means we can even change our 12-volt battery. So that's good. So that's good. That's good. So why we don't want to have the shadow? You see, it's 20.5. If I put some shadow, I'm trying to make a shadow, a big shadow. You see how moving my voltage? So that's why we don't want to have a shadow on any part of our PV system. Otherwise, we are not going to get a good voltage. So you see how it's showing. So yeah. So my PV is working fine. So I'm gonna try to do the connection, let everything work before trying to put them at the right place. So that's my controller. So the controller, as I said, it has a PV connection, battery connection, and then the load. So as we can see, so if the PV, that's the sign, the blinking light, the light for the from the PV. If the PV getting power, you have a green. If the PV getting is overload PV, like we are trying to power this in with at more than like 30 volt or some kind of, so this one will blinking. That means it's overload. So the next one will be for the battery. So if the battery you have a green one, that's being is normal, and then the battery is blinking, that means the battery is charging. And then what do you call it? Yellow light mean load, red light the mean the battery is almost dead. So and then the load side, if the light is on, that means our load is working. If we have too much load, is when the light blinking, that means we have our load is too much. So that's how it works. So, and here we have our load. That's okay. That's our load. So it's the light, 12 volt, 1.8 watts. So I think we'll be fine. So that's it. LED light, very powerful and efficient. So here we go. So let's do this way. So first I'm gonna connect. We do connect the battery first to the system through my controller. One thing, don't mess up with the plus and negative side. So we should always know which one is plus and which one is negative. So where is my meter? So probably this one is the plus and this one is the negative. Here we go. My battery is 11.6 volt. Oh, almost dying. Yeah, okay, that's it. So that's my plus. Yeah, and that's my negative side of the battery. Where's my controller? So I need to make this thing very short and then can go straight to my controller. Okay. Okay. Plus, negative. Always double check. There we go. So there's my controller and my screw, and then this is a plus. It goes to the battery side of my controller. Oh, I need some with the screw. I need a flat screw. So I'm gonna have my plus inside. Here we go. Screw it up. And my negative side. There you go. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna. I'm trying to put the system, the whole system, on and see what's gonna happen. So when I put the battery plus negative, I'm seeing red. So that's mean my battery, the power from the battery is very low, because they have been using it like 7 days by power the light without charging. So it's normal, like I got it red. So what we need now, we have to let the system fill the battery up to it come to green, and then everything will be fine. So that's my PV system, plus goes here, plus goes here, and negative. Negative. See, it goes green. So that's it. So I'm having sunlight from the PV, so my system is green. That means I'm putting the power in the battery. The battery is very dead, slow battery. It's red before we get energy. So I set the system like if you put one, you're gonna be working when they get dark for 1 hour. So if you want to change, you just hit this one for 5 seconds. It starts blinking, yeah, and then you can move it, move it, move it up to, I don't know what time you want to use it, but if you get to the 16, it's a manual one. So 16, you get flash for a, and then it stops. So that means if I do this one, normally my system goes on, and if I do that one again, it goes off because my battery is very dead. I have to wait. It came up before. I got it. So